Hi Gemini, welcome to your April 2021 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs, the general messages for April. I'll be doing love readings in about a week or so if you're interested in love readings, feel free to sub to my channel and watch out for those. These are more for general energies. Of course, love can pop up if it needs to be spoken about. I certainly will address it. So let's take a look here for my gorgeous Geminis for the month of April 2021. I've been meditating on your energy. I'll do a few more shuffles here and then we will get started pulling some oracle cards for you, Gemini, for the month of April. Let's take a look from the Archanimal Tarot and Oracle. Spirit animal for Gemini for the month of April, please, spirit guides. A spirit animal for Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear? We have the Walrus. I am the Walrus. Eight of Cups. Okay. Now there is an energy here of moving on. I'm getting that. Walrus energy. It feels a little bit hesitant though. When you think of a walrus, they are quite a large sea creature. So while they move quite quickly in the water when they're on land, they can lumber about a bit. So there's a feeling here of maybe feeling not in your element. I'm getting this for Geminis. It may be a watery energy that is troubling you. So your emotions, or could be the emotions of someone else. Okay, let's get the energy that's around you. For my gorgeous Geminis, what is the energy around Gemini, please, for the month of April? For Gemini, we have encouragement. It's like someone's saying, come here, Gemini, come here. It feels like you're a little bit hesitant to jump in to this watery pool. It's like someone's encouraging you into the pool of emotion here, Gemini. Let's get down the tarot. We have the Page of Wands, okay. Six of Swords, more movement. Six of Wands, beautiful. Ace of Swords. Right in the center though, we've got that Five of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands. The Nine of Cups. King of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune as the overall energy. Let me get one more oracle here. Oh guys, I'm doing a giveaway, I almost forgot, of the Tarot of Mystical Moments, which is the deck I'm using here. So if you'd like a chance to win a copy, please do press that thumbs up button below. Leave me a comment, let me know what you're busy manifesting here in the month of April, and I will be announcing the winner at the end of April on my channel. So if you'd like a chance at winning a brand new copy of the Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katrine Weltstein, then please do leave me a comment below and press that little thumbs up button. So let's get a card here. Message for Gemini. This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments to go along with the tarot of the same name. It's by the same person, the same artist. Under my umbrella. Yeah, it's like someone who's encouraging you, supporting you in some way, but I get you being very hesitant, almost you may be, I get you like nipping at this person in some way. I'm looking at this big giant parrot here, and while it's a beautiful parrot, it's gorgeous, and for the benefit of my podcast listeners who can't see the cards, it's a beautiful pink parrot with a sharp beak though. There's a person riding the back of the parrot, holding a little umbrella over the top of the parrot's head here. So it's like someone who's willing to scale the heights of Gemini here, risk being bitten to encourage them to come closer. Yeah, encouragement to open up to change, to conquer any kind of doubt, self-doubt or fear. Because right in the center we've got this beautiful Five of Pentacles energy, and I feel that why is it beautiful? Because it comes along with the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a change in the air. Rather than, I'm seeing this as a very wintry, cold-like energy, feeling that you don't have enough, feeling that you aren't enough. I am picking up some self-doubt here, Gemini. That's changing. And it's because you have supportive umbrella of a person, or maybe even people around you. It could be a group of friends, a family member, maybe even a lover or potential lover. Gemini, it could be this King of Wands actually. We've got King of Wands energy here. It's the only person that's showing up so far in your reading. But more than a person, I feel that that's encouraging you to take a leadership role, to step into power, to step into more of, I'm getting that as more of a position of power. Now this could be someone who is like a boss, someone who's encouraging you to step up, to lead. They could be encouraging you to go for a higher position in your company. They may be encouraging personal growth. But there's definitely encouragement when it comes to movement. The watery energy, let's look at that, because we've got the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups here, Gemini, along with the Eight of Cups with the Walrus. And this is where I felt it was getting a little bit hesitant. I get a hesitancy here to come forward. Because there's a feeling of being out of your depth, getting out of your comfort zone. You know, when the walrus is out of the water there, it lumbers about. So there's a feeling here of not really knowing what you're doing. But the important thing to remember is that everyone feels that way, Gemini, when we first go into something new. Everyone, and no one comes with the knowledge when we start something new. So there's an energy here of you needing to be kind, gentle to yourself. And remember that there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve here for you stepping into this new position, new role in your life. It does feel though that this is offering you whatever you're leaving behind. Although it may have felt safe and secure, it may have felt like home, what you're moving forward towards is going to feel a lot, I get a feeling of fresh air, like opening up. It almost feels like springtime here in the Northern Hemisphere. It feels like the wintertime, having everything closed, all the doors, the windows, and then that first day when the temperature gets into like the 60s or even maybe high 50s here in the Northern Hemisphere, and that's in Fahrenheit obviously, and you can open up the windows and the doors, and it's just a change in the air. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're coming out of a feeling of claustrophobia. A small energy becomes a larger energy. Like you've been in a small, I'm getting like this energy of a small space and then going outside. With this Seven of Cups, I see that as looking up to the sky there and seeing the big expanse of the universe there, and it feels like an expansion in many ways in your life. By looking, I'm seeing it as you looking at things in a very different way. It almost feels like whoever this supportive energy is showing you how to look at things in a more expansive way. Yeah, there's words of encouragement here. We've got the card of the adventurer, the Page of Wands. Do something different here, Gemini. Step out of the box. Explore what's out there. There's a big bad world out there. Some bad things, Spirit Guide is saying, yes. And you've been focused on the bad things in the past, on what could possibly go wrong, perhaps being fearful in some way of this exploration. Your Spirit Guide wants you to remember that there are two sides of the coin here, and while there are some bad things out there, there's also equally balance, just as much good. So it evens out. In life, we're dealt a certain amount of bad things, we're dealt a certain amount of good things. It evens out, and this feels like you may have felt like you've been dealing with a lot of more of the bad side for a while, or certainly focused there. But I get change with this Wheel of Fortune, an expansion in front of you, especially with this Seven of Wands. This feels like not only, especially with the Eight of Cups here, movement, breaking free of restrictions, feeling that sense of a renewed power, reinvigorated energy around you, more vitality, feeling stronger. Yeah, it feels like strength to me, the strength to keep going, strength to keep going. For some of you Geminis, you may have doubted your strength to keep going. But under this umbrella, it feels like you're going to be safe in some way in this journey, as safe as you can be. It feels like protection. Yes, and as under an umbrella of safety. Yeah, protected from the elements, protected from any kind of dark cloud that wants to rain on your parade here, Gemini. We've got two beautiful sixes here. We've got the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. Now this is an untethering energy, especially with the Page of Wands. It feels like untethering and a transition towards somewhere else. So there's an energy of uprooting, leaving something behind. And this feels emotional. I'm getting an emotional energy around that movement. So whatever you're leaving behind, there's still an emotional attachment there, but it's something that you know you have to leave behind because you've outgrown it. There's something more for you. There's something more for you to achieve. There's something more for you to receive. There's something more for you to feel, to experience, Gemini. Yeah, this cold and dark, isolated kind of wintry energy it's time to move on from that. And you know, it's like you've achieved an epiphany with this Ace of Swords, understanding that in order to achieve, soul growth, the key is movement. The key is not to remain stagnant. The key is to keep moving, But there is this element of protection. And with the Nine of Cups and the King of Wands, I do feel that this is you having the courage to go and get what it is that you really feel is going to provide you with more emotional contentment than what you've experienced recently. We do go from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups here, but it does take, I get, with this encouragement energy, someone around you who is definitely helping you with this with this movement. It seems like, Gemini, when it comes to doing this on your own, there's something that you feel not able to do. I get that. So let's have a look. I'm going to get some clarifiers. I want to start with the words of encouragement there. Let's clarify that encouragement. Yeah, it's kindness, it's generosity. It feels like a supportive energy with that. Now they may be. I feel it starts with words of encouragement. The Three of Swords in reverse, yeah. It's because you've experienced a lot of hardship. There's fear associated with experiencing pain again, especially when it comes to the emotions. I do feel that this person is a kind, gentle energy, someone who is being supportive of you in terms of being gentle with your heart, which is really, really nice. It's a very gentle energy. Yeah, there's no harshness there with this person. It feels like safety. Let's get a card of Under My Umbrella. Let's clarify Under My Umbrella here for Gemini. Under My Umbrella. Now, of course, this could be you supporting someone else. We've got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's support on this journey, this movement. It does involve physical movement. It could be movement of a location, a movement of a job, a movement in terms of a house even, a place to live. But it does involve physical travel towards something else. But this feels like being protected on this journey. All it takes is making the first move. And once you get going, I feel that there's no looking back. It's just the hesitancy to take those first steps. But once you start on the journey, I feel you're going to be fine, Gemini. Let's take a look at the Walrus, the Eight of Cups. The Walrus energy here, the Eight of Cups for Gemini. Please clarify the Walrus energy here, please, Spirit Guides, for Gemini. King of Pentacles. Now, it's interesting because in this deck, the Tarot of Mystical Moments, which you can win, of course, by leaving a comment down below, the Kings and the Emperor energy have male and female versions. Now, both Kings that are showing up in this deck are female, okay? Now, I'm pointing that out because it may be you, Gemini, fulfilling this role of more of a masculine type energy, which is as a leader, showing the way, offering motivating someone around you. Yeah, so you seem, if this is you, I feel it's you acting from more of your masculine side, by showing strength, courage, showing what can be achieved. But still, don't get me wrong, this is not a forceful kind of energy, because I feel that this is balanced energy. Okay, when we have the feminine and the masculine together, it feels like a balance. So there's nurturing, there's that gentleness, that kindness, showing compassion for someone who is perhaps hesitant or reticent to come forward. Yeah, it feels like, if you think of it this way, as encouraging if you go to a shelter to pick up an animal, and you're looking at the animals there, and there's that one animal that's very, very shy, that could have even been abused, heaven forbid, and is very hesitant in the corner, and you're attracted to that one. It feels like that. It feels like offering help and assistance to someone who has been deeply hurt, Gemini. Yeah, it's either you it could be you acting this way towards someone else. It could be you that is this supportive umbrella for someone else, or this is someone acting that way towards you. Take it how it resonates, guys. So it's balanced energy. It's not taken by force. It's not forceful energy. It's gentle words of encouragement. I don't even feel it's like advice, really. It just feels like a being there and being ready with some gentle words whenever it's needed. But I feel like the rest is up to the other person, of course, or the rest is up to you if this is you going through this. Change. It's for a Gemini, normally I get Gemini as a sign which is very adaptable. But in this case, I feel like it's just taking that little extra push to get you out there. And once you're out that door, you're away. You're going to be fine on this journey. Gemini, that's what I'm getting. So let's get a card from the Oracle of the Fairies. Message here for Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear? Message for Gemini. Stargazing, that's beautiful. Yeah, look at this Seven of Cups. I was talking about getting out and looking at the stars and seeing the possibilities. This feels like that. It feels like getting out and seeing the possibilities. Yeah, it feels like looking at the world from a place of looking differently at the world rather than looking at it from a place of fear of what could happen, what could go wrong. This feels like changing your viewpoint and seeing what could go right. Balance. For a long time, Gemini, it's either you or the other person that has been feeling like what could go wrong, very focused on the negative. But this feels like looking out at the sky and instead of seeing the things that are going wrong, seeing what could go right. You're changing, switching up how you see the world, how you choose to see the world, because it's always about choice, guys. We can always change our mindset by choosing to do so. And that's what I'm seeing here for you. Looking at the possibilities. And rather than fearing this change, fearing changing times, fearing changes in the world, fearing changes in yourself or around you, choosing to look at it in a different way and seeing it as something that feels like I get awestruck. Yeah, and I feel like that has this change has a lot to do with this other person. Because I feel it's their mindset, or if this is vice versa, it could be you guys, that has that mindset of wow, look at the things that are in the world. Look at the moon. And just think about that for a minute. Look at the stars and just think about the possibilities. Think about, it just feels like getting out of that small space, that little box, and expanding the world, expanding your view of the world. And that in turn seems to open up and expand your mind and really starts you on this path to overcoming any kind of doubts, any pain, any heartbreak that you've been experiencing. it feels very healing in a very non-traditional kind of way. It's not healing by giving you advice, or healing by any kind of giving you something other than an idea. Yeah, it feels like this person is giving you an idea about the world that is different to what you've experienced in the past. Now, this person could be someone who is quite an adventurous person, Gemini. You may have dealt with people who were not so adventurous in the past, and so there's some idea that this person is giving you that is opening up your world, opening up your possibilities, and it involves travel. So, for some of you, this person might be inviting you on a trip, or you're starting to think, gosh, where could I go with this person? Because they seem to be someone who could be a world traveler, something like that. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Or you can go to my Etsy shop and purchase directly there. The link is down below. Please like, share and subscribe. Don't forget, guys, about my giveaway, the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Leave me a comment down below and press that little like button, and I'll be announcing the winner on my channel at the end of April. And of course, there are ways to support my channel by clicking on the join button below, but the best way you can do that right now is by letting people know where to find me. Share me on your social media, shout it from the rooftops. And if you're listening on my podcast, I thank you very much. Feel free to head over to my YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, for more readings. Wishing you the best with this, Gemini. Looks pretty good. It feels to me like your world is really opening up due to, it could be a new friend, someone around you here who is inviting you on a trip, or they could even be inviting you to join them, perhaps on their journey. Some of you, it could even be like you're traveling to go to a new job. Something here which is going to allow you to see the world in a different way than you've experienced it before, and it feels very expansive. And for a Gemini, that's great. I feel it really opens up your mind here. And for you, that's important. It really gives you a spring in your step. I feel like this is really, for a Gemini, I feel that you really have to keep your mind fresh, keep your mind not exactly entertained, but learning new things, and I feel that this person is going to be a kindred spirit. So Gemini, wishing you the best. Thanks very much for watching and listening on the podcasts on Apple, Spotify and Amazon Music. Appreciate every one of you, and bye for now.